I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's a site with curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. Now, that's a site that I have that's specifically for job hunters. For you, if you're trying to hire, I'd encourage you to visit my main site, which is thebiggamehunter.us. And go into the blog and look for No BS Hiring Advice as one of the tags for information that might help you. From a coaching perspective, because that's what I do. I don't do recruiting anymore. I did it for more than 40 years, filled more than 1,200 full-time positions, plus consulting assignments. I was good, and now I coach people into finding new roles, and I work with organizations to help them be more effective with their staffing and to help staff leaders be stronger. I thought I would do a video today about how to be more effective with your recruiting, how to be more effective with your staffing. And I just want to be clear, my goal here is not to talk you into hiring me to fill jobs. I want to help you be more effective with your staffing, because so often when I worked in search, organizations were structured so badly for how they brought people on. I'm putting it down to 7 steps. And really the first one starts off with get clear about what you need and how you're going to evaluate for it. What can you do to differentiate yourself, your team, your organization, your division in a positive way? How do you present yourself in a way that gets to the point of everyone being on the same page for what to evaluate for? And I'll use an example for IT. We're looking for someone with strong Java skills. Java is an immense, skill set. And in saying you want someone with strong Java skills, what does that really mean? What attributes of Java do you want? And we can go discipline by discipline, and we can say the same thing about it. Get clear about what you need someone to know today and over the next year in order for them to be effective. The second one I want to point to is understand what you and your team stand for. Now, this is a funny one because to me this really isn't about fit. It's about culture. What is the environment like in a good way? For you as a leader trying to hire people, what are the attributes and behaviors that you want them to have? Are you someone who likes to see people in early and leave late? Do you like to see people who just get the job done in whatever form that takes? And hey, look, if they can do it in 6 hours a day, you don't care as long as they're getting the job done. What do you and your organization stand for? And I'm also going to throw in one little monkey wrench. I'd love you to start asking people that you interview how your firm and perhaps you and your team and the work that you're doing are seen in the market. Ask the question. The ones that you're going to be particularly interested in are the ones who are actually going to tell you that the emperor has no clothes, that your organization is not seen in a kindly way. And you want to respond not with skepticism and not with defensiveness. You want to explore it a little bit because these people are wonderful gadflies. I know I belong to a networking group where I start off a monthly meeting by asking the leadership team, what are we doing well? Where can we do better? And there's one woman in the group who's always willing to tell me what we can do better. I love hearing this stuff because often people don't tell me. It's like I'm in an ivory tower. I'm not, but that's the way I'm treated, as though it doesn't matter to me. I want to hear this stuff, okay? Next thing I want you to do is to make sure you've got a strong employee referral program. And thus with it, number 4 is an environment where your employees want to refer. It's not just the idea of saying, look, we've got money for you. It's about creating an environment where people want to work with the people that they've known from the past, and they want to refer them, and they're proud to do it. They're excited to do it, and they feel like they're doing something good, as opposed to saying, okay, I could make a few dollars here, and I'm not real happy, and like after this person comes on and I get my check, I'll probably be out the door a month or two later. No. You want to have an environment where your staff wants to do the referrals. You also want to get your top people involved in the interviewing. Now, I want to be clear, you want them to evaluate people in particular ways, and you want to communicate that to them. I know when I worked at one recruiting firm, it drove me crazy when I would say, go talk to this guy. Okay? Who am I talking to? Can I see a resume? No, just talk to him. Okay? What concerns do you have? No, just go talk to him. It sent the message to me that was, we're not really serious about it anything more than you just talk to this guy. And as a matter of fact, on a couple of occasions, I discovered that all they were doing is buying some time while the next person or the person after that could get themselves available. Insane stuff. Just tell me the truth. And, in the occasions where it was treated as a serious exercise, no one told me what they were really looking for. I had my ideas, but often I would point to negative behaviors that the person had in previous organizations. Completely ignored. Completely ignored. And understand, you often will hire for skills and fire for behavior. Why would you ignore negative behaviors? But I digress. I'll also say number 6 of my 7 is you want the process to move quickly. Right now, as I'm recording this, there are labor shortages, particularly in skilled areas. And when you're taking your sweet time to go through a process, when you're bringing back people 5 times in order to keep talking with them, plus there's the screening call from HR, so it's 6 conversations, and you're not really moving the needle much on each occasion, people get the idea that you don't know what you're doing, even though you think you do. You need to communicate with people what the process is like and what you're trying to accomplish in the process, so that even if you go through 4 interviews and you can't get everyone who you need to have involved in the process in for the 4, you got to bring them back for a 5th, they get it. They get it. So that's the 6th step. The 7th one is creating great onboarding so that people are immediately immersed in the culture. I know when I did search, I had people who were sitting around for weeks waiting for their laptop to be delivered, waiting to get their first assignment, waiting to be told what they were supposed to be doing next and when they were going to be expected to start doing it. It was crazy making. And often I get the calls from them going, I have nothing to do. And no one's telling me when I'm going to start doing something. And it just bores people to tears. Get clear about your onboarding, not just simply from an HR standpoint, but when the person comes on board, what are they going to do week 1, week 2, week 3? What is going to happen that's going to integrate them into the environment so they can be successful quickly? Hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I coach people and organizations to be more effective. If you'd like me to coach you about, well, let's say your job search, wink, wink, about being more effective with your staffing, be more successful with your leadership in the organization, reach out to me. The best way to do it is through LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. We'll set up a free discovery call. I'd love to help you. Hope you have a great day. Take care.